Hello, hello. So welcome to the day 9 of Navia Youth Trophy All Kerala Under 22 Kerala Invitation Tournament, and we have both teams in the middle. LOONGS Cricket Academy THRISSUR versus PRATHIBHA Cricket Club Kollam. And earlier PRATHIBHA Cricket Club won the toss and elected to bowl first. Remember, this is a delayed start so that it will be a 20 over pace side. It's a T20 game. So both openers are in the middle, and as well as the bowling team, LOONGS Cricket Academy. In fact, bowling team is a PRATHIBHA Cricket Club, and both openers of LOONGS Cricket Academy in the middle now. So the match will be started in few minutes. So Diljit and Abhinav are the openers for LOONGS Cricket Academy, and Diljit will be on strike and Abhinav at the non-striker end. PRATHIBHA Cricket Club teaminte oru non-playing member എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് മൈക്ക് പോയിന്റിൽ എത്തേണ്ടതാണ്. Please, PRATHIBHA Cricket team. Shot and outside the stump. In fact, that is way outside the stump. So first runs on the board without even the first delivery. Rishad is the opening bowler for PRATHIBHA Cricket Club Kollam, and he is starting from the highway end. Again a shot outside the ocean. In fact, that is again outside the line. Two on the board without even facing the first delivery. He's trying to bowl outside the ocean on a good length, but both occasions the ball moved away from the pitch, and we have relatively delayed start because of the rain in the morning. So there will be assist for the fast bowlers in the early stages, and the batsmen have to negotiate it well. And that played well, and that's a dot ball. That's more like it from the bowler. You have to get the rhythm early in the innings against the openers. The first 6 overs will be very crucial. The power play will be the first 6 overs. It is a 20 over game per side. And looking at the fielding, there is a third man and a deep fine leg. And again on the back foot, punch down the ground, chance of a wicket, and in fact just wide of the stumps. That could have been a first wicket. I think he was on a danger end. The direct hit always So first run from the bat for Diljit, off the mark on a back foot punch towards the mid-on region. Here comes the second delivery. Oh, again a good length, moving outside the off stump. good leave in the end. It's just a feel for it, and the last moment just taken the bat away. That's a good leave in the end. Abhinav Krishna is on strike for the first time in this match. I think he's got this rhythm back after those two extras. He's now bowling on a good line and length outside the off stump. Nothing over pitch. Oh, again, just moved away. There is shy of appeal there. Again, Abhinav just feel for it in the end, and lucky for him, didn't got an edge. And a good take by the keeper behind the stumps because the ball was rising on him. Or played it with the soft hands, thick edge towards the third man. There is a protection there. So Abhinav off the mark. I think he just played with the soft hands. Didn't go for the hard net because there is a slip there. So first runs for Abhinav Krishna. He's off the mark. And last delivery of the first over. 4 on the board. And looking at the field, there is a third man and a wideish deep fine leg outside the 30-yard circle. And played it towards the short leg area, and they will take the run. Good running between the wicket to end the over. It's 5 on a loss after the first over. So a good start for both teams because the ball was coming in and moving away in the first over as well. A good start by Irshad, and they negotiated well by the both openers, and both teams will be happy with that. So early they introducing a spinner into the attack inside the power play. Very interesting to see what will they feel for it, and they are putting a long on and a deep mid wicket, and just wideish of a deep square leg in between them. And there is a short mid wicket, and there is a fine leg inside the circle. Left arm orthodox from the racetrack end. So they're trying to get that early purchase from the wicket. Relatively new ball. It can get some bounce. So Abhi Biju into the attack. And Diljit on the strike. Toast up delivery, that was a lawful toss and put it away powerfully down the ground. First boundary of the day from the bat of Diljit Krishna. And that's not a good line and length there. He completely misses the length. And that was easy picking for Diljit, and he's got a boundary down the ground. There is only one player down the ground at the long on region. Oh, that dropped on the pads, maybe from the bat. That's a stopped and kept low. I think he's got the bat in the end. Yes, it is. That's from the bat. Showing the bat immediately to the umpire. Again on the back foot, trying to steer it towards that mid-wicket area. The mid-wicket fielder inside the circle just moved a bit towards the square leg. There is an open-up area for getting the singles for the right-hander. And there is a deep mid-wicket. Again, tossed-up delivery. Hit it straight back to the bowler. He misses it, but there is a protection at the mid-off. So again, the batsman trying to play towards the onside, but I think the ball just hurried on him, and he was only able to play down the ground. So good comeback after that boundary. 2 more delivery left in this over. 9 on the board. Oh, that's up in the air. Just beats the fielder. In fact, well beats the fielder, and one bounce for a boundary. Again, there is another protection there on the outside, and a good lofted shot. So making full use of this power play. And second boundary of the over again down the ground. Last delivery of the second over. And tossed up a little slow through the air, and that's the end of the over. A dot ball to end. It's 13 for loss after 2 overs. Match bowler, and a good shot and given, and that's the wicket. What a start for Pratibha Cricket Club. Won the toss, and this time Irshad just much fraction fuller this time. Right on the pads, and the first wicket down. Abhinav Krishna departs without troubling the scorers too much. It's 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. And what a start by Irshad. He's already bowling really well. This time, I think the first time is bowled it a bit fuller, and there was no answer for Abhinav Krishna. I think he was surprised with that delivery, because all the delivery is on a good length, and just putting it a full length, and misses by the bat, and wrapping at the pads, and the first wicket down. It's 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. So the next batsman walks in is Anandu. Is having a word with Diljit Krishna there. Anandu KB. So the new batsman Anandu KB taking his guard on the middle stump. So they're putting a man at the short mid wicket for the new batsman. Here comes Irshad. And a short and wide. Allow the ball, leaves to the keeper. Didn't go for that cut outside the off stump. Trying to bowl a short pitch delivery against the new batsman. And a bit wide this time. And tried to make him play early in the innings. That will be a good. Again, it leaves to the keeper. In fact, that is way outside the off stump. Wide signal by the umpire Mohanlal. Another run. It's been a third wide of the match from the bowling of Irshad. Have to discipline. Have to keep the line right. It's been a second over. It's already conceded three wides. And he's trying to bowl much wider against the right-hander. That's caused him 3 wides in this match so far. And again much fuller, and played it well. Trying to play it towards the leg side. I think they got a leading edge, and lucky for him, it's fallen on the no man's land at the offside. Again shot on a wide, and leaves to the keeper. He's not going for that cut. There is a vacant area at the deep point and deep cover area, but it's early stage of his innings, and Anandu KV is happy to leave the balls outside the off stump. I think Irshad is trying to invite the new batsman to have a cut against this pace delivery, and maybe the slip player will comes into play. Oh, that's a pitch of a delivery. That move a bit. That's a good one. To end the over, it's 14 for the loss of 1 wicket. Second over him, bit expensive in the first half, and now they're putting a man at the long off against the right-hander. Just a much quicker, and on the back foot trying to cut, and in fact that is straight to the man at the covers. That's on a good length area. That's more like it, bit quicker too, and that's why the batsman now was only able to play towards the cover. Again, tossed up delivery, played down the ground, beats the fielder. He haven't moved an inch. That's a good controlled shot from Diljit this occasion. And third boundary for him. And I think they're putting 2 men down the ground now. They're bringing in the mid-off inside the circle and putting a long on down the ground. And a deep mid-wicket still there. Again, they're going with that first over, same field against the right-hander. Again, trying to cut that. Late cut there. Bit quicker this time from Abhibiju. You'll have to be quicker because the slow deliveries, toss-up deliveries, Diljit is punishing him very hard. 3 boundaries already down the ground. I think now they're putting a man inside the mid-wicket area, and now 2 fielders down the ground. That's more like it. Asking the batsman to go down the ground. Tossed up delivery. That's up in the air. In fact, that's well cleared. That is easy picking. Again, slower through the air, above the eye line of the batsman. And these are easy pickings. Already looking good. 20 from 13 deliveries. Diljit Krishna. Again, much slower. Ample time for the batsman to go down the ground. And the second boundary of the over. Again to the down the ground. They can't only put 2 fielders outside the circle. I think we have to change his length. That quicker one on a good length has been good in this over so far. That's much quicker. That's more like it. There's enough pace on that occasion, even though that was fraction fuller. So the batsman not enough time to go down the ground. He's taking his time. There is a lot of wet in the outfield because of the early rain. Might be the grip is an issue for the spinners in this match. Again, tossed up. That's up in the air. Oh, that's well. And maybe that was the plan. And he got the revenge. Look as he rolls. Oh, well, Diljit was playing well again. Tossed up delivery. He was trying to go down the ground. This time, I think is a much fuller. And he was not able to middle it well. And a tossed up delivery. And ballooned in the air. Easy catch for the fielder. Abhiday Savu. He come from the mid wicket to take that catch, and the second wicket down. That was a big wicket. Diljit departs after playing a good innings. 20 from 15 deliveries. 8-24 for the loss of 2 wickets. I think the plan from Abhibiju there, trying to toss it up, will get an leading edge, and that was a big wicket because Diljit was going strong. And 2 wicket down inside 4 overs. That is a good start for Pratibha Cricket Club after winning the toss and elected to bowl first. So the new batsman is Nigil M. The left-hander comes into play. So they're going with the third man and a deep fine leg for the left-hander. So Rishad continuing his spell from the highway end. Oh, played that close to the birdie towards the point area. There is a man there. So dot ball came right on the money against the new batsman. And he played it well in the end. Playing with the close to the birdie with soft hands towards the point area. Oh, that is maybe a bit higher. And yes, I think Mohanlal shows that bit higher there. Lucky for him, completely squared him up on that occasion. 2 good deliveries against a new batsman. Good shot there by the bowler Irshad. He was confident, but umpire was not. We can see earlier in the innings, it's only 5th over of the match. They are already shining the ball. Or trying to hit to the leg side. In fact, straight back to the bowler. He's got an underage, trying to play that heap to the leg side over that mid-wicket area. He was trying for that. Trying to get away with a shot early in the innings. I think the ball much pacier this occasion. And got an underage and only straight back to the bowler. So 3 dot balls. It's a good start against the new batsman. Oh, Timber! Off Sam goes. It's 24 for the loss of 3 wickets. This time, fraction fuller again. The new batsman Nigel trying to go down the ground and maybe missing the length and maybe just moved a bit. And off stump, top of the off stump goes. It's 24 for the loss of 3 wicket. Look at that delivery. Pitching on a middle and off stump, moves away. The shot was all over and he was completely misses it. And the second wicket for Irshad. He's on a roll even though we're conceding 3-4 extras. It's been a tighty stuff from this bowler. The right arm pacer from the highway end. 2.4 overs, 6 for 2 at the moment. And 3 wicket gone for LOONGS Cricket Academy. Not a good start. It's bad to getting worse for them. Another against batsman back in the hut. The left-hander goes without troubling the scorers. He departs for naught. So new batsman walks in. Saurav with the new batsman. Saurav Gangadharan is the new batsman. And if somebody have to play sensible innings here, it's a 20 over game, still 16 overs, in fact 15 overs left after this one. And they have to show some resilience and sensible, and have to take the risk, and it will be calculated one. So still only two fielders down the ground towards the deep backward square. Again third man. They're going with the same field against the new batsman. Oh, that's moved a bit. That is a moved a bit. Kane inviting for the shot. He was not very near to the shot. Look at that delivery. Pitching outside on the fourth stump channel and moves away quite a lot. That's a pitch of a delivery from Irshad. Terrific over this has been. Against a new batsman. He got another new batsman in the crease, and Saurav Gangadharan have to negotiate one more delivery in this over. It's been a terrific stuff. Now they're trying to move. Yes, and another slips comes in. They're attacking now. They're smelling the blood now. A deep back to square leg and a third man, and two slips for the new batsman. He's shining the ball well. He's getting that movement from the wicket also. So the last delivery, very important delivery for Loongs Cricket Academy. Can't afford one more wicket in this over. Oh, again a move a bit. What a delivery that is. What an excellent over. Wicket made in from Irshad comes to an end. It's 24 for the loss of 3 wickets after 5 overs.
Wherever in the world you are, express your love with gifts as precious as your love. Access TT Devasi Jewellery website from your computer or mobile and gift gold and diamond ornaments to your loved ones back home at absolute ease. And we will ensure that your gifts are reaching your loved ones safe and secure. TT Devasi.
So change in the bowling is Anuraj into the attack. Abhibiju taking a wicket in the last over, but they're replacing him with a new bowler. Anuraj into the attack. Left arm spinner against the right hander. Maybe a good choice. So the last over of the power play. And still going with that long off and a deep mid wicket. Asking the batsman to go down the ground. We saw in the last over as well against Abhibiju. They were trying to go down the ground for the third time and only finished in the hand of the man at oh, that ball just chopped a bit and kind of face of the bat there on the sticker. It's a good start. Again, the bowler comes in and bowling really well. And trying for a late cut there, completely misses there because I think the ball is coming relatively fast, much quicker. Just hurried on him on the occasion. Oh, trying for a reverse sweep and an excellent fielding. Chance of a run out. In fact, the batsman was inside the circle. Yes, terrific fielding from Anas there. Saved a boundary and created a good chance for the team as well. And you want to see that replay. Look at that. The batsman. That's a good delivery on a middle stump and off and trying for a reverse sweep. Excellent fielding onto his left and throw it back to the keeper as well. A good cricket all around. Trying to cut that. A late cut again. Anas into the plate. Busy area so far in this game. In this over particularly. So 2 more delivery left. Another all overs running through from the hand of Loongs Cricket Academy. A wicket made in the last one. There's already 4 dot balls in this over as well. That's a quicker one. And trying to steer towards the mid on there. Kane at the dot ball. Last delivery of the over. Those a delivery and a forward defense. Another maiden over. 2 overs in a tot from PRATHIBHA Cricket Club. It's 24 for the loss of 3 wickets after 6 overs. So the power play overs are done and dusted, and it's been a good start by the bowling side PRATHIBHA Cricket Club. They will be happy with it. 3 wickets inside 6 overs, and top order already back in the hut. And these 2 batsmen, they already faced 12 balls combined, but they haven't got a run yet, and they're keeping the pressure against the new batsman as well. So we can see a change of bowling. Irshad is already bowled 3 overs, 1 made in 6 for 2 at the moment. Yes, they're continuing with Irshad. They want to go for the kill in the early in the innings. Maybe this is the last over of Irshad. I think he's going for it. I think they're looking for the wickets. If they get 1 more wicket here, they will be on the driving seat, that for sure. And this is a very crucial hour of the matches, because this could be the Irshad last over. And it will be the last over for him. Power play overs are done and dusted, but they're keeping the 2 slips in. There's enough movement for the right arm pacer in this innings so far. Even though the power players overs are over, they are keeping 1 man outside. In fact, 2 men towards deep back to scoring. And 3rd man, here comes Irshad for his last over. Oh, right on the pass given. Yes, it is. That's why they're bringing for the 4th and final over, just like Trent Bolt. If he is on a song, they will keep him using for the on the trot for a 4 overs, and he done it in style. So another batsman comes in and goes without troubling the scorer. Look at that delivery, much fuller, and wow, what a delivery that is. It's 24 for the loss of 4 wickets. Another batsman goes, and Irshad is on a roll at the moment. 3 wickets. No wonder why the captain persisted him to go for the 4th one, even though it was his last over of the match. So next batsman is Sri Hari Verma, the left-hander. They're keeping that 2 slips in, and now they are moving that short square leg. I think a change of field there. They're waiting for that. There is a 3rd man and a deep fine leg, much squarer, and they're putting a man at the point area. Yes, it is close to that leg umpire. So they're putting a man at the deep backward square leg. It's much squarer now. And there is a 3rd man as well. They're happy with that 2 fielders outside the circle, even though the power play overs are done and dusted. Here comes the 2nd delivery. Oh, just a move away. A good shot there from Irshad and umpire Mohanlal. Not moving. Kane, another good delivery against a good batsman. New batsman there. Kane pitching on the leg stump and off middle and moving away from the left-hander. Oh, what a delivery that is. He's bowling on a test match length here. And played it well, and a good stop by the keeper. Yes, they're keeping the pressure without giving any single runs. That's a good thing from the keeper as well. Godson, the keeper, stopped the boundary. It was down the leg side. And they're just waiting for that to get away delivery to get some runs. This is the third over going on. And moves away, and a good leave in the end. Didn't go for that forward push. Good judgment in the end by Srihari Verma. Happy to leave that occasion. So 4 dot balls. I think the last run came from the over. The last scoring shot was a 6 on the 4th delivery of the 4th over, and after that not a single run came to the scorecard yet. It's been a terrific bowling, a disciplined bowling, tight bowling from these bowlers of PRATHIBHA Cricket Club. No wonder why they won the toss and elected to bowl first in this wicket. Oh, that stopped a bit and bounced on him on the rise. Played it well in the end by Srihari Verma. This time a short pitch stuff from Irshad. Last ball for him. Excellent spell. Look at that. 3.5 overs. 1 maiden. Another maiden in progress. 6 runs and 3 wickets. He loved to get 1 more wicket to the column. That will be a cherry on the top for the bowler. 24 for the loss of 4 wickets. And Loons Cricket Academy already having the trouble here. Here comes the last delivery. And he played it towards the third man. That is a controlled shot from Srihari Verma. An anti-climax to end the over. It's 28 for the loss of 4 wickets. That's an excellent shot from Srihari. Allow the ball come onto his body, and a late cut. Played it a little closer and towards that wideish third man. There is a protection there, but enough bat on that to beat the fielder. 4 runs and a wicket. And a good spell from Irshad comes to an end. 4 overs, 1 made in 10 for 3. Excellent figures in a 20-20 over game, and it's 28 for the loss of 4 wickets after 7 overs.
Jewelry, KOLLAM.
And played with the forward push towards the in between the cover and point, trying to steal a single there, but the fielder was good response from the fielder from the gully and point area. So dot ball to start. The first runs came after 19 deliveries for Loons Cricket Academy with that boundary from Srihari in the last over. Tossed up delivery, steered it down the ground. Well, that's the way to do it. They have to get the singles, have to rotate the strike. They build a partnership at 20-30 and make a comeback into this match. There is enough time in this match to make a comeback. there is enough purchase for the bowlers as well. So they have to get in between 120 and 140 in this wicket too. That will be a good score in this wicket, that for sure. So these two batsmen will be the key. Maybe the last recognized batsman pair for Loongs Cricket Academy, and they have to take the time. And trying to steer towards the leg side. I think the ball just stopped a bit and bounced enough. I think is played from the shoulder of the bat that occasion at the dot ball. Last three deliveries of the over, they want to change the field. Now they're putting a man towards the deep fine leg. And there is a deep cover and a long on and long off down the ground. There is a deep backward square leg as well. And it's down the ground again. That's tossed up delivery. Easy for the batsman. I think Pratibha is happy to give them singles on this occasion, not putting a man down the ground on the mid-off and mid-on region. Again, almost same field for the right-hander as well. Anandu KB. Again, trying for a reverse sweep and misses by everybody. And fielder from the short square leg able to stop that. And one more single. I think that is by signal by the umpire. I think that misses everybody. He was trying to play a reverse sweep that occasion. So last delivery of the over. Again, a good over from Anurag. Nothing giving away. Not a freebie yet. Tossed up delivery. In fact, just uppish there, but straight to the man. And he was a bit slow to that breeze, and a single to end the over. It's 32 for the loss of 4 wickets after 8 overs. So good over for again for Pratibha Cricket Club. Only 4 runs from it. Another KB is on strike for the first time against Alfie Francis. And they played it a forward defensive push straight back to the bowler. That's on a good length. Trying to come forward and trying to push down the ground for a single, but a good stop there by the bowler as well. Oh, that was a miss. I think the foot was on the air that occasion, but the keeper just misses it. Again, a good delivery, inviting the batsman to come forward, and the ball just moving away from the right-hander. Again, slower delivery. This time beats the fielder, beats the deep cover as well, and a good stop there by the fielder. Excellent fielding, and they complete the second run in the process. I think that was a boundary. In fact, is one shot. In fact, that is one shot, and that excellent fielding rewarded with a one shot for the bowling side. Oh, that's Irshad. That's up in the air, again towards the onside this time. There is no man there. Again coming to that stop by the fielder. Irshad was there at the deep cover. He can't do nothing wrong in this match. And dot ball. So an eventful over comes to an end. It's 35 for the loss of 4 wickets after 9 overs. Was much quicker there and played it well. I think this is a good ploy by these two batsmen. Have to get through some overs here, 1 or 2 overs, and there is a drink spray coming in, and if they can play a shot after that. On the back foot, trying to cut that. I think just misses the bat there. A good take by the keeper as well. Kane on the back foot trying to cut towards that third man. There is an out protection there on the deep of that third man, and another dot ball. Tossed up delivery, punches down the ground and straight to the man. That was a loosener and he was not able to put it away towards the deep cover. There is no man there down the ground on the deep cover. A change of field for the left-hander. They are putting a man at the short mid-wicket and a short cover as well. So much closer against the left-hander. They was trying to close in for that single opportunity. And a little fumble that allows the batsman to go for that single. I think just slipped a bit. That's why the batsman was able to complete that single. And one more run added to the total. 37 now. 37 for the loss of 4 wickets. Last 2 deliveries of the 10th over. And yes, no, send back. Okay, they're trying to get that single on the offside. There is ample gap in the onside. And every time they're trying to push between the cover and point, there is a big gap between them. But the ball is only races towards that short cover area. On the back foot, cuts it hard. In fact, there is a man patrolling that deep cover area. And one more run added to the total. It's 38 for the loss of 4 wickets after 10 overs. So the drinks break will be at after 12th over. So they want to go to that drinks break without losing a wicket. They're forming a partnership now. 14 runs from 23 deliveries. And they will eager to go for that drinks break and get some advice from the captain and the coach as well. Alfie Francis John into the attack. Oh, trying to reverse sweep and just wide of the man. Good execution there by Anandu. Kenny was good on the reverse sweep and just beating the man, just turning away from him. He was there at the gully area, and now they're putting a man. No, yes, they're removing the slip now. Putting a man for that particular shot. So that's a good shot there. And just on the back foot, and there's a backward punch towards the deep cover for a single. So now they're getting the runs, they're getting the singles, they can rotating the strike as well, a left hand right hand combination, maybe working a bit for Loongs Cricket Academy after the wicket of fourth. Hit it straight back to the bowler. The ball was there to hit, but not a good timing. That occasion was aiming down the ground because the long on fielder was much wider. Oh, played it with the soft hands and towards that gully area. Can just slow a bit from Alfie Francis. Last two deliveries of the over. And yes, no, and sent back in the end. Another dot ball after conceding the boundary. After conceding the boundary in the first delivery, Alfie Francis come back really well. They pull his length back and not allowing the batsman to go for that reverse sweep. So that's the end of the over number 11. It's 43 for the loss of 4 wickets, and just one more over before the drinks break, and the team will love to go for the drinks break will be the batting team because they want a break. They have to get that rhythm back. They have to get some advice from the coaches. They have to drink a lot. And again, forward push. And the bowling team, they don't want to go out of the field at the moment because they're right on top of the game. And they're eager to get the wickets. And if a break comes in, that will break their rhythm as well. Toast of delivery. Kane hit it straight towards the man at cover. Think Anandu will disappointed with that. That was there to hit on the ground. Slow through the air from Abhi Biju. Oh, that stopped a bit. The ball just stopped a bit. And much quicker to 3 dot balls. I think that's a good thing by Srihari. They're having a word. They know that 3 more deliveries left before the drinks break. They have to see through these 3 deliveries and regroup well. And that will be a big 3 deliveries coming up. Oh, that hit in on the back leg. Maybe down the leg side. Nothing from the bowler that occasion. He knows that. That is down the leg side. He's not going for that shot. The last 2 deliveries coming up. Much quicker and pushes down the ground for a single. 44 for the loss of 4 wickets. They're building a partnership now. 20 from 30 for delivery. So last delivery coming before the drinks break. I think they're putting one more man inside the circle. There is a point coming in for the left-hander. There is a gully and a short fine leg, and it's a deep backward square leg as well. And 3 fielders down the ground. 2 on the onside and 1 on the offside down the ground. A late cut and he misses it. So that's the end of the over number 12. Drinks has been called. It's 44 for the loss of 4 wickets. and we will come back after a short break. That's how this tournament worked out so well, especially for the club Athreya. In their league matches, they were on the back foot before the drinks break and get advice from their coach and captain and get back into the game. So last 8 overs coming up. I think they will go for those shots and look somewhere around 120. This is not a good track to bat on, but still they have to get that more than 100, that for sure, in this wicket. 8 more overs left, 44 on the board, and these two are building a partnership. 20 from 35 deliveries, and they're starting with a fast bowler after the break, and they're just keeping that closing fielders against the right-hander. Relatively new start of the break. Here comes the first delivery, and shot wide and wide enough. That's wide call by the umpire. Not a good start after the break for the Pratibha. They have to show some discipline. They have to keep the line and length. They have to just to keep the line and length to keep the pressure against these two batsmen, because already 4 down. They can't afford 1 or 2 wickets just after the start, because the tail will be exposed and they might end up with the inside 100 in this wicket, and that will be not a good score. So here comes the first delivery. Again a shot went wide and wide. Second wide of the over. That will help Loongs Cricket Academy. 2 wides after the start. And trying to cut that, and another wide. This time much wider. And a good exercise for the umpire Mohanlal in the morning. 3 wides in a row after the drinks break, and they have to keep the pressure, because any opening from the stage and Loongs Cricket Academy will happy to take it. And 3 wides already, and the captain having a word. Played on the up, and that stood up and played well in the end. Played with the soft hands, trying to go for that short square leg. So practicing that shot, pull shot towards the deep square leg area. There is a man there. There is a deeper, closer deep fine leg also. Oh, that's up in the air, just wide of the man, and reach the outside the boundary line. That's a 6. Oh, that's a good shot, even though a risky one. Just helped on its way. Enough pace on that delivery from Nitish Kumar, and just opening the face of the bat and get it towards that third man, over the third man, just enough to reach out. And the second 6 of the match. Much needed start for Loongs. I think they're making a move on. They got 3 wides and a 6 as well. Good stop there by the fielder. pulled it away in style, and 1 bounce, 2 bounce, that's a boundary. It's been a good start after the Brings break. A 6 and a boundary and a 3 wide as well, and I think Anandu KB making a move on here. I think they were looking for that 120 aim, that for sure. This is the 13th over of the game, and those boundaries and sixes, especially that 3 wides, just release the pressure for the batting side. The 6 and boundary came after that, but those 3 wides just after the break give them an opening, that for sure. Last delivery of the 13th over. And pulled it away. In fact, top it. Oh well, another wicket down. Just when we thought that, Anandu KB making a move on, and he going for that again. That pull shot. I think the ball, it didn't even bounce as he thought of. Got a leading edge. I think the top edge and ballooned in the air. And a good catch by the fielder at the gully area, and the 5th wicket down. Well, 57 for the loss of 5 wickets. Good morning, Sunil Nair.
Very good morning to you, Amal, and good morning to all the viewers who are connected onto this YouTube live channel, webstreaming.in, watching NavView Youth Trophy, second edition under 22 All Kerala Invitation Tournament, going on at this beautiful lush green cricket ground, Athraya Cricket Academy, Mundur, Thrissur, in the beautiful state of Kerala.
So Nitish Kumar end this over with a wicket, even though they conceded 13 runs. I thought Loongs Cricket Academy, they're just making a way into this game with that over, but last ball wicket. Kane there in the back foot. So the new batsman walks in. Salman is the new batsman.
Yeah, he's the captain of this team, Salman. Now he'll have a huge challenge up his sleeves to provide stability there. They're already 5 down, half the squad already back in the dugout. So he'll have to play with very mature head. Only 7 more overs left, so he doesn't have time to settle down and steer the innings.
So the projected score is showing that 88, but they have to get somewhere around 110, and in between 110 and 120.
Yeah, it's a T20 here on this wicket. This beautiful sunshine now pouring all over the ground. I think even 120 will be below par score for a T20 here.
And is played it well. Sri Hari Verma is on strike. Sunil Nair, I thought on the early stages, because the sun is not out, I thought 120 and 140 will be a good score, but the sun is out. I think I am agreeing with your point. It will be below Sparko. Down the ground, straight on the ground, straight to the man at the long off.
But you might be right there too, because 120, 130 on this pitch. Loongs have good bowling depth, so they'll be coming up with all guns blazing.
Tossed up, and he's straight towards the man.
That is what all these wickets falling,
and that is sums up the innings of Loongs in this match. That shot.
Yes,
Again, straight to the man. Yes, it is.
He's just trying to conserve the wicket there, play a few shots here and there. Again, the intention is only to push the ball for a single probably, but straight to the bowler. Excellent bowling by bowlers of Pratibha. This time, yes, finally, he pushes it towards he just steers it towards the long leg area. There's no fielder there.
That's a good shot.
Yes, patiently waiting there, yes.
Pedal
Amal.
sweep shot from the batsman. I thought he was not good on the offside. I think he's strong on the onside this time and played it towards that deep fine leg. There is a fielder there, but he's played much squarer and much wider of that man, and a boundary to end the over. 5 runs came from it. It's 62 for the loss of 5 wickets after 14 overs.
I think his intentions are very clear. Punish any loose ball without taking much risk, and that is what he exactly did in that last ball of the last over.
I think they have a good batting depth for Loongs Cricket Academy. Even the bowlers can bat a bit. They can throw their bat at everything. So if they are doing like this for the next 6 overs, they might end up close to that 120 mark.
Absolutely. That would be a fighting score, the kind of bowling depth that they have.
And it is trying to steer towards that leg side again. Good outing there by Alfie on his own bowling. Cover that single opportunity there. Stop that single.
Yes, last 6 overs of the innings. Good intention there by this young lad, left-handed batsman, Sri Hari.
So showing some good intent there, but I think much slower through the air from Alfie
now,
Francis.
See, now they have a long leg. Pushed back towards the boundary. On to the bat, and that is very dangerous on this ground. If you play on the back foot to any spinner,
that is much quicker from Alfie Francis compared to his last delivery, and he misses that occasion on the back foot. Lucky for him. Again, just hurried on him and played it well in the end, but straight to the man. Last 2 deliveries of the over. 4 dot balls in a row. And the batsmen are looking to charge against the bowlers there. And this time straight to the man, and straight to the man. He takes it. It's 62 for the loss of 6 wickets. I think the intent was right, but the execution was not perfect. Straight to the man at the long on. It's 6 down for 62.
full credit to the Pratibha captain there for placing the fielders in the right areas.
That is the first wicket for Alfie Francis. He was waiting his pace in this throughout the over. Again, sometimes much quicker. We saw he misses just a bit because the bowler was much slower through the air. Again, this delivery was much slower through the air. Fraction fuller, and again the left-hander trying to go down the ground. I think he's not middling it and straight to the man at a long on area. Nitish was the fielder, the fast bowler, and good catch. And again a 6 down, 62 for the loss of 6 wickets. And one more delivery left in this over.
Benedict, the new man in at number 8, and he'll be partnering Salman. These are trying times, difficult times for Loongs here.
So another maiden over in progress. 5 dot balls and a wicket. Last delivery of the over. I think that somehow they have to reach that 3-figure marks in this match.
Still don't have close-in fielders there. I would have loved them to put 2.
Absolutely. And just wide of that first slip, and is running away for a boundary. Lucky for Loongs that occasion.
Yes, straight away. Benedict opens his batting with a 4 towards the third man area. So that should boost his confidence. Both the batsmen are playing, having hit a boundary each.
And the Loongs Cricket Academy will take it however the ways comes. Again a tossed up delivery from Alfie Francis, inviting the batsman to go down the ground. This time got an edge, and the slip was much closer to the keeper and bit wide of them, and is running away for a boundary. So a boundary and a wicket in that over, and 5 more overs left. They have to throw the bat at every ball from here on to reach that 3-figure mark.
Absolutely, they still have 4 more wickets on hand, and why not? They should.
So
Again a spinner attacking from the racetrack end. Push towards the deep cover area.
Well, that's more like it, getting a single on the first delivery, given the strike back to Benedict Jason. The last over we saw 3 or 4 deliveries hit it straight to towards that cover fielder, and this time just opening the bat little bit, and this time a leg spinner, and it completely misses. He was coming forward into that shot. I think the footwork was not right from that occasion from the Benedict Jason. He was trying to play towards that point area.
Oh, what spin bowling by this young man. Unfortunately, the keeper could not support him. Poor glove work behind the stumps there. Excellent spin. Look at the spin. Just look at the slow-mo there, Amal.
Yes, missing on a forced
Wow.
channel and moved a lot. They had to put a slip in that for sure. They're still not going with that spin, that slip in. That ball just moved a lot. More just like a Shane Warne. And this time towards the leg side. I think that's wide signal. These are big runs, bonus runs. Loongs Cricket Academy will be happy to take it. A boundary buys and a wide 4 as well. Now 76 for the loss of 6 wickets.
Yeah, the news that they had tightened a bit loose now.
And now down the ground. Much wider of a long off, and one more single added to the total. Much quicker. This time straight to the man at cover. Last delivery of the over coming up. 77 on the board.
Oh, good shot, but straight to the longer fielder there.
So single to end the over. He will keep the strike, and 12 runs came from it. It's 78 for the loss of 4 wickets, and the projected score is showing 98 at the moment. And by the way, they are going in. So 4 more overs left, and they have to get at least 40 from those 4 overs to reach that 120. Somewhere around 120 will be a spot course here. What do you think, Sunil Nair?
I think 120, they can still put up a fight. Anything below that, it's a lost cause for them, unless they put up a brilliant bowling and fielding performance.
Absolutely. So there was enough purchase for the bowlers in the early stages of the innings, the first 6 overs. The Irshad, the bowler, he bowled 4 overs in a trot, just like Trent Bolt doing for Mumbai Indians and New Zealand, and this time for Rajasthan Royals. So the captain kept on bowling him, and look at the figures: 4 overs, 1 made in 10 runs and 3 wickets. He bowled 4 overs on a trot.
Oh, definitely broke the backbone of Loongs here.
So they have to use some kind of bowlers from their Loongs Cricket Academy as well. So last 4 overs coming up. 78 for the loss of 6 wickets. And try to play, and a chance of a run out. In fact, given all that is sloppy there, bits slow towards the squeeze that occasion, and Salman, I think, departs.
Srihari departs. Benedict departs here.
In fact, that is Benedict.
And he could have dived, but probably he just surrendered to the destiny there. He slipped, and that was really unfortunate for him.
I think he was brain freeze for a second. He never know what to do from that position, and another wicket. This time a run out. Oh, that will hurt them a lot more than the proper wicket. This run out will hurt the team more than the other wickets. So 7 down. It's 78 for the loss of 7 wickets.
Now what will Salman, the captain, do? Straight to the point fielder, a misfield. Oh, sloppy fielding there. Especially when your team is right on the top. Very sloppy fielding at the point area. A single taken, and that brings Aditya, the new batsman, on strike. Now look at his figure. He can wield his bat.
He have to. And on the back foot.
Again on the back foot, Amal. Time and again we've seen going on the back foot is like committing suicide here on the spinning track.
And try to steer towards the leg side. I think that came from the pads. We'll wait for the decision from the umpire. In fact, overthrows, and these are like a little bonus given for a big brand like Adidas and Nike. They're getting those overthrows and little fumbles.
No mistake there from the fielder. It was a bowler.
Again on the back foot.
Punching it towards the longer area for a single. Only single coming. Salman and Aditya there. Last few balls of this innings remaining. No impetus seen. No acceleration. Still in the first to second gear.
Last delivery of the over coming up. This is the 17th over. 82 for the loss of 7 wickets. Somehow they had to get a good over in between from the last 3. A 50-20 run over will do them a lot of good. And is trying to steer towards the short mid wicket there, and he will keep the strike. 5 runs came from it. 83 for the loss of 7 wickets.
Yes, good play by Salman there. Want to keep strike because he's more of a batsman than Aditya there. So now he is changing his bat, it seems, going for a heavier one.
Maybe we can expect some shots from this batsman.
Yes.
And they have to do that. Otherwise,
yes, change of bat happening there. Wow, beautiful camera work by our cameraman. Pratibha flying there, rising high. Here's the eagle, symbolizing the rise of Pratibha here.
on the back foot, and not much connection there from the batsman.
Yeah, missed the sweet spot there on the bat.
And on the front foot, and oh, that's a stanza run out. In fact, he hit it straight on the stumps. Always a direct hit. Will be a 50-50. Now umpire Bimal says that's okay. I think the batsman just reaches the crease. Again, not a good running between the wicket. They have to go for that. Always a direct hit create good opportunities for the fielding team. Here comes the next delivery. Flatter one, quicker one, and helped on its way. In fact, that is wide signal by the umpire Bimal. These are big runs for Loongs Cricket Academy. Again, getting some discounts and bonus here. 90 on the board. We are in the 18th over. And that was a half tracker down the leg side. Even though he's not getting the bat, that run away towards the deep. Oh, that's that's a 6. That a toast up and a big one down the ground.
Right into the sweet spot. The bat change working well there for Salman, the captain of Loongs Cricket Academy. First maximum from his bat after that bat change.
As we say, eagle or a phoenix. I think the phoenix in with the Loongs Cricket Academy.
That is out of the park. At least a 75-meter hit from Salman there, and a ball change.
That was a big hit from Salman. That was slower through the air, above the eye line of the batsman. I think his eye lit up just so that opportunity and hit it down the ground for a big one. And they needed it most. Still 15 deliveries left in this match, so anything can happen.
Yes, and after this spin ball attack, Pacers would be coming in soon.
Again, a Kukawan got an underage. They will go for that. There is nobody at the short leg. Another single added. Scoreboard moved to 97. So they are well on course to reach that 120 mark in this game by the way they're going in. And much quicker. This time much quicker there.
Inviting the batsman Aditya to go for a cut. Probably straight into the gloves of the wicket keeper, but Aditya not able to connect it.
Hit it on the ground. Not enough power there. I was trying to aim that deep mid wicket part, but only towards the widest long on to end the over. It's 98 for the loss of 7 wickets after 18 overs. 2 more overs left. What do you think, Sunil? How?
Yes, they might be on their way to around 120 mark, as you predicted. 120 in 20 overs on this track. Unless Loongs have some very good bowlers.
So what do you think about that 120 mark? Because the clouds are moving away, the blue skies are coming in, the pitch will get drier, so that will be easy for the batting. So 120 will be easy for...
It might be a bit difficult because this is a spinning track, pitch number 2 here. It's a spinner's paradise, and Loongs have got around 3 or 4 spinners, and those spinners are deadly spinners. I've seen them bowl here on the same track. So it's not going to be that easy for Pratibha.
So this bowler Alfie, and trying to steer towards the leg side, again a leading edge.
I'm disappointed with the intention here of this batsman Aditya. That was a short ball to be punished.
And misses it completely, and everyone misses it, running away for a boundary as well. Yes, that came from the bat.
Yes, and the intention was there, and that's why he's been rewarded. Go for the shots, young man, and then you will get a few boundaries here and there. Don't mind if it comes off an edge, because your team requires those runs.
So the 100 up for Loongs. Again a flatter one and a quicker one. Put it away towards the backward square leg. For a single, that's a good thing to do. I think Aditya was trying to get a single on the first delivery and given the strike back to Salman because he was middling it well, but after that dot ball, I think he's going for everything. And now he got the single. And no wonder why he was given the strike back to Salman Yusuf. Just steered it towards that deep fine leg for another boundary.
Still disappointed to see some young players not diving to save that ball there. The deep square leg fielder, he had ample time to reach the ball, but not there, fully committed.
Oh, that on the ground. In fact, just one bounce in front of the man and good stop in the end.
Oh, the ball turned, and what a excellent fielding by that fielder there at widest long off.
Good recovery there in the end. I think just slip a bit and this turn away from the fielders to good stop in the end. Saved the boundary for the team. Again, a swing and a miss. A Kuka one from Alfie to end the over. It's 108 for the loss of 7 wickets. We are into the last over.
You know, one thing to be noted here is that they have not brought back pace bowlers in the death overs. They're still persisting with spinners. And now probably for the last over they might have a paceman.
Wait and see who is bringing by the captain. I think the fast bowlers, looking at the bowling card, Nitish Kumar only bowled 1 over. Is considered 13 runs in, got a wicket. But apart from that, 4 bowlers has been finished their quota. Yes, Nitish Kumar is coming in to bowl the final over, the speedster.
Yes, so final over finally being bowled by a pace bowler, Nitish Kumar. And he'll be bowling to Salman. Now what can Salman do? Only 108 on the board. Can he push the score towards the 130s, 120s? 6 balls remaining. Salman on strike.
Last over coming up, and very interesting to see the field. There is a long on and long off, a deep cover. There is nobody at the deep extra cover, and only one man at the onside at the deep backward square leg.
Nobody on deep mid wicket area.
Yes, that is interesting to see.
Probably the idea is to attack on the offside. Yes, now they are moving. Now they are pushing a fielder from the short cover to deep mid wicket.
And the mid-off,
no, the ball
is inside, sir.
Yes, slight.
Can't give away the runs. They are protecting the backside of. Yes. Now the deep fine leg. Thinking about it. Yes, the deep fine leg towards the boundary line and mid-off inside the circle. So very interesting field. And that's up in the air. Chance of a catch, and in fact is dropped. And they're coming for the second as well. And just over the stump, there was nobody there to collect and take the bails off. Complete drama here. Lots of events in one delivery.
He had it almost under his in his palm there, the long on fielder, but spilled it because of the momentum of his body. He could not control it in the end.
So 2 runs taken on that process. And again a pacey one. Got under edge. Only a single. Kane trying to heat to those towards the leg side part of the ground, onside part of the ground. And misses it completely. So scoreboard moves to 111 now. 111 and 4 more delivery left. There is a not deep mid wicket. I think they will aim for that area. Now they're putting a man, I think, bit close to deep mid wicket and much wider from the deep backward square leg. And a short square leg inside the circle. Oh, that's a one. That's a one towards the deep mid wicket. Yes, clear enough towards the commentary box. Oh, that's a big hit. That is a big bonus. Now they are nudging towards the 120s now. What a shot that is, Sunil Nair.
Yeah, we were just wondering why they haven't put anybody here at the cow corner area, because this is where maximum shots go during the death overs.
If a man at the cow corner deep mid wicket area, that could have been a chance.
Easy catch for him. Now the long on moved a bit wide in order to take cognizance of our advice.
Oh, that pacey one, a chance of out, and the throw was a bit wide as well. He's not taking the gloves off.
Good comeback by Nitish Kumar there. A scorcher, nipper from him. Short ball, not allowing the batsman to the reach.
That's a good thinking by Nitish Kumar.
Yes.
Pull his length back, because the off-pitch deliveries, the full-length deliveries, these batsmen love to go down the ground and is make it little shorter, again wider against right-hander batsmen. That's a good thing to do. So last 2 balls coming up. Oh, that's over the stumps. In fact, given again
Edge straight to the wicket keeper. Could not connect it properly. Salman walking back to the dugout. The captain of Loongs Cricket Academy.
I think he's played a really good knock. Maybe they give him a little hope for the team. Maybe this innings 24 from 17.
But I would have liked a little bit more aggression from him because he's the captain of the team and he wants to go after the bowlers, because here bowlers are dominating each and every ball, each and every over. So one of these overs that he faced earlier, he could have taken the battle to them, but no aggression. So far only in this last over we've seen some aggression from these 2 batsmen.
Maybe the aggression too little too late.
Yes, the last ball coming up in the last and the new batsman is Krishnanand. Have they breached the 120 mark? Not yet. Still 2 runs short. So probably they'll take one more, or 120 would be probably the target.
Got a bat on that. Runs towards the backward square leg. They are coming back for the second, and little fumble there by Irshad and allow the batsman to come back for the second. So they end the innings at 120, and I think that
exactly what you predicted, Amal.
I just wanted the score for Loongs Cricket Academy to fight here.
121, the target for Pratibha.
So Pratibha need 121 runs to win from 20 overs, and looking at the scorecard, apart from Diljit the opener 20 and Anandu 21, and in the end the captain Salman Yusuf 24 and Aditya Krishna just swing his bat in the end by 16. Apart from that, nobody there to the double figures. And looking at the bowling card, and 4 bowlers completed their 4 overs quota. Irshad 4 overs, 1 maiden and 10 runs, 3 wickets, and Nitish Kumar also chipped away with 2, bit expensive, 2 overs 24 for 2, and Alfie Francis and Abhi Biju was economical as well, as they take 1 wicket each. So we are back with
yes, and now we'll be back after a short ad break.
So we are back live. 121. It's modest total for Pratibha Cricket Club to chase down, but you never know. The first 6 overs will be the key here. And the clouds are gone away. The blue skies are forming up, and the batting will be relatively easy compared to the innings of Loose Cricket Academy. And the bowlers have to work hard, so hard to get the wickets, and have to make early inroads into that middle order in the first 6 overs. So they got a target now. It's not a small target or a big target, just a in between target, I would say, depending on the conditions they are bowling in the second innings of the match. So both openers are in the middle and the team as well. Umpires are ready. I think Mohanlal is a standing umpire and Bimal the leg umpire. In the commentary box, I'm welcoming Mr. Sunil Nair into the commentary box.
Thank you, Amal. And now the second innings about to commence here.
Nikhil M will start the proceedings from the highway end, and the openers are Anas, Nazir and Azhar Sanufar is the openers for Pratibha Cricket Club. And interestingly, they are putting a deep cover and a third man. Oh, that's a full toss one. Just guided towards the third man. Just opening the face of the bat. Didn't go for that big shot. I think that is okay for the umpire. I thought it was a no ball, but lucky to get away with it. A surprise delivery from Nikhil M first off. A full toss onto his off stump, and a single taken by Anas Nazir. The left-hander Azhar is on strike, sticking his guard on the leg stump. Played it towards the leg side. Beautiful shot. And towards the deep mid wicket for S4. What an excellent start for Azhar in this innings.
Yes, playing off his feet. Good footwork there by this batsman, Azhar.
And a good flick of a wrist as well, just like Mohammad Azharuddin.
Yes, reminds us of Mohammad Azharuddin there. The wrist work.
And much fuller, and a good appeal there. They are confident, but
yes, bowler taking the attack to the batsman there, inviting him to play the drive and probably get an outside edge to the keeper or slip. Good bowling by this bowler here. And just a tiny weeny bit of swing there. That is definitely.
He was trying to bowl
a beamer
on a fuller length. But as 2 of the occasion, it was become a full toss. And the flash is hard. That is on a good length. That's more like it. In fact, that is wide signal by the umpire.
That is wide. This time again an outswing.
Hello.
Little bit of swing there for this bowler. Not too much swing, but just enough, perhaps, for an edge that he is looking for.
Again.
Oh, what an in-swinger! Beauty of a delivery, peach of a delivery there. Mixing both in-swingers and out-swingers. This one was an in-swinger. Look at that ball. Wow, what a ball. Amazing bowling by bowler. What a comeback.
That came back in a lot. Completely troubled the batsman there. He had no clues whatsoever. Terrific delivery from Nigilam, and he had to repeat those kind of deliveries in the early stages. Last delivery coming up. It's coming round the wicket against the left-hander now. And there's a drive towards the deep cover area, and he will keep the strike. It's 7 for no loss after 1 over. ആദ്യ ഓവർ പിന്നിടുമ്പോൾ പ്രതിഭ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് ക്ലബ് wicket നഷ്ടപ്പെടാതെ 7 runs, and we have the standing umpire Bimal and the leg umpire Mohanlal. So 114 runs to get from 114 balls. Runnable situation from here on. It's been a good start. Just one trouble the batsman. That one came back in from Nigilam on the previous over. That was excellent delivery from Nigilam. So the spinner has been introduced into the attack straight away by the captain inside the power play. There is a long on and a deep mid wicket, much squarer, and a left arm spinner, orthodox. And what do you think by this move, attack by spinner early into the stage by Loongs?
Good thinking by Loongs here.
And right on the money, straight away, bowling wicket to wicket, inviting the batsman to come forward. That's on a good length as well from Vidun Venugopal is a spinner, the left arm orthodox from the racetrack end. Again on a QCA. This time he will succeed the batsman to the back foot. It is important for Vidun Venugopal. If he is tossing it up, there is nobody down the ground. There is only one man. Wide-ish of long on. So if anything is all pitched outside the off stump, I think Asa will go down the ground. That for sure. So he have to vary his length. And again on the back foot. Yes, that's a good length.
Yes, yes, he's pitching it at the right areas because this pace that he delivers around 68-70 mark is not giving even any room. Straight attacking the stumps there.
Toss it down.
Yes,
and
that is the beauty.
That is much toss it up, and I think Asa was trying to go over that cover region and misses it completely. Maybe a bit quicker from
that was a risky ball because that could have been hit to over the top of the short cover field for a boundary.
Yes, there is nobody there at the onside outside the offside outside the 30-yard circle. And again
attacking the stumps there, not giving any room. Yes, good thinking, good bowling so far by the youngster.
So just one more delivery left in this second over. And Maskuka, and just opening the face of the bat, and this is a complete comedy there, and two batsmen at the one end, and the first wicket down. And they're not response from the call, and he was straight away, and still they're talking about that. And I think Anas departs 8-7 for 1. That's a good start for Loongs Cricket Academy. More than a catch or a middle stump goes, these run outs will hurt them most. Complete mix up there by these two batsmen. One stayed at the crease and the non-striker was already there at the strikers, and before the ball reaches to the fielder, and run out in the early innings for Pratibha, and just the start Loongs Cricket Academy was looking for. They got in and a run out, so they're checking with that thing. That's the end of the over as well. A maiden and a run out. That's a good over for Loongs Cricket Academy. It's 7 for 1 after 2 overs. So Nikhil M comes into the attack, and it played it from the pads towards the mid wicket. There is a protection there. It's a dot ball, and it is important for the next over who was bowling to follow up with a tighty over after the wicket. Didn't give any freebies to release the pressure. They have to create the pressure. They have to apply the pressure against the new batsman. So third over is Nikhil. Oh, right on the pads, and umpire Mohanlal is not moving. That is a good shot from the bowler and the keeper as well.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see, look at that slow-mo there. Here's a slow-mo coming up now. And as we can see, yes, that was very close, but probably the impact was right outside the off stump, saving the batsman there, and a little bit of movement there for the bowler.
Maybe
an in swing.
Maybe the height too, because it was rising up. And again on the back foot, punches, and a good stop there by the keeper, and a good throw back to the keeper as well. Oh, that is this is a good pressure. This is good bowling. Good stuff from Loongs Cricket Academy. They are applying the pressure really well. They got a wicket in a run out, and that will a lot of questions in their batting lineup coming in after that wicket. That much fuller. Again hit it on the ground and a bit wider from that fielder. Good throw, direct hit always make things interesting, but the umpire Mohanlal is not given that out. So they scrambled through for that single on that occasion. Good throw from the long off region, mid off region by the fielder. And a 2 more delivery left, and eventful overs going on here. 2 of occasion. Umpire Mohanlal has been tested. And now they're putting a man into that short fine leg. Yes, there is a third man and a backward point at the deep. Again, right on the money, right on the block hole. Good, well played. Again a full toss, hit it wide of the man. Again chance of a run out. This time the feeder at the mid off was unable to pick it and throw it back to the stumps. Sloppy there, bit sloppy, and 2 runs from that over. It's 9 for 1 after 3 overs. It's a good start, even though from Loongs Cricket Academy they got a wicket and they're keeping the pressure against these batsmen. So 112 runs to get from 102 balls from here on. well played. Late cut towards the third man and beats the fielder. That is more controlled shot from the left-hander.
Yes, a delicate touch, finesse, class shown by that left-hand batsman there.
Look at that, just waited on it, waited, and just opening the face of the bat on the last moment.
Yes.
And guided towards the third man. That is just like Sunil Nair said, delicate shot from the left-hander. And on the backboard, punches it hard, but straight to the man at the mid-off, unable to beat the fielder there. Hit it fearsomely straight to the bowler, and in fact, I think the power on that shot very much. That's why the fielder, and I would say that is a sloppy work down the ground, have to stop at the standard. So another boundary. They're just releasing the pressure now because there was some pressure created in the first 3 overs. Now these two boundaries release the pressure for the batting side. And again trying for a late cut. This time much quicker from within Venugopal. And again on the front foot defense. Ball steered it towards the point area. So another dot ball. Last ball coming up. It's been a good over for Pratibha. Just the over they're looking for after that run out. And they're getting it now. Again. This time a late cut straight to the field. There is a protection there. So a dot ball to end the over. It's 17 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs. So Pratibha Cricket Club Kollam required 104 runs in 96 balls. അടുത്ത 96 പന്തുകളിൽ 104 റൺസിന്റെ വിജയലക്ഷ്യം. Oh, pacey one. Right on the money again. Full length this time by Nigaliam. Is continuing his spell from the highway end. And a dot ball to start the 5th over. It is important to keep taking the wickets for Loongs Cricket Academy to get any chance to win this game. Oh, good shot. In fact, straight to the man. That was a good looking shot there. But in fact, straight to the man. It is important to keep taking wickets to stay in this match. They have to sit and wait. And wait for the batsman to make a mistake. That won't happen here because it's only 120 on the board. So taking wickets will be the key here. Oh, that's a pacey one. In fact, down the leg side. Good take by the keeper behind the stumps. Is trying to bowl much faster in this over compared to his last 2 overs. I think he's got his rhythm back. He's just shy away from a wicket maybe. I think they are keeping that first slip in and a leg slip too. And that is inside the 30-yard circle. That's a fine leg. That was a slower one and picks really well towards the deep mid wicket and beats the fielder. No, good fielding. Good fielding there. They're coming back for the third. And a good throw. Flat one, in fact, just wide from the bowlers. And 3 runs completed. Excellent running. Good cricket all round. 3 more runs added to the total. This time a slower one, but unable to get the length really well. It was a full toss down the leg side. And Godson put it away towards the leg side, towards the vacant area at the deep mid wicket. And a good stop by the fielder from the mid-on to stop the boundary. And 3 more runs added to the total. Oh, right on the pads, maybe down the leg side. Is bowler is not interested with that. He bowled a peach of a delivery against the left-hander in the last over. Ball moving back in, pitching on it outside the arm stump. Moves back in into that over middle stump. So 2 more delivery left in this over. Again a pacey one. Again a pacey one. This time was on the back of a length. This time moves away from the left-hander. Good leave in the end. Just had a feel for it. Thinking about it, had a go, but the last moment they just stayed the bat inside his pocket. And last delivery of the 5th over. 21 for the loss of 1 wicket. Again on a right on the money to end the over. It's a good end for the over. 4 runs came from it. It's 21 for the loss of 1 wicket after 5 overs.
Wherever in the world you are, express your love with gifts as precious as your love. Access TT Devasi Jewelry website from your computer or mobile and gift gold and diamond ornaments.
The right-hand batsman Godson, number 3 batsman for Pratibha. Srihari Verma is the spin bowler, introduced from the racetrack end, and he'll be bowling to Godson. Good ball. Not giving any bit for Godson to stretch his arms. This time coming forward, pushing it towards the gully area and away with throw, but no harm there. Single taken of that ball, rotating the strike. Godson there, and now Azhar is back on strike. He is quite settled down on the pitch there, having played all the bowlers, studying them carefully, biding his time, determined to play a long innings for Pratibha. And an appeal for caught behind there. Probably the strap of the patch. Definite sound there. Bimal, the umpire, keen eyes he has. This time again pitching it on the patch, playing off his feet straight to the short mid-wicket fielder. No run. Another dot ball. This time to the deep mid-wicket fielder, pushing it for a single, rotating the strike, and now Godson on strike. Last ball of this over. Oh, trying for a sweep. Wide of the leg stump. Intention was right, but timing wrong. This time pushing it straight towards the long one area. Again a single taken. And that's the end of the over. 6 overs completed. 25 for the loss of 1 wicket. Prathibha Cricket Club, Kottarakara, Kollam. No, not a spin bowler. Another pace bowler being introduced by Loongs. Abhinav Krishna. And he'll be bowling from the highway end to Godson. 96 runs required from 84 balls. Abhinav to start his spell now. First over for him to Godson.
They're moving back that long off down to the long on down the ground, and it's going with that same field. So power play overs are done and dusted. Here comes Abhinav. A slower delivery, picks really well. In fact, straight to the man. What a field setting that was from the captain. They just put that man just seconds ago before that delivery and got the wicket. What a dream field setting there by 25 for the loss of 2 wickets now. Prathibha.
Yes, another breakthrough, and this time for Abhinav. So a pace bowler gets a breakthrough here.
So coming into that delivery, that was much slower. Almost in a half track outside the off stump. In fact, is not playing on the back foot, trying to play on the front foot towards that deep mid-wicket area. But I think it's got that toe end of the bat straight into the man at the long on. And that is a big wicket, just the wicket they wanted.
You know, Amal, what I thought was that Godson was expecting a similar kind of pace as that of Nidin, the opening bowler. But Abhinav, though he's got a very long run up, he started off with a slower one, just pitched the right area to be hit, and because of the slow pace of the delivery, straight to the long on fielder. Yes, good thinking by the captain there, Amal, as you mentioned.
Yes, they just moved that man before the seconds of the delivery. I think they came with a plan. Now they're putting a man in. Very interesting field here.
Yes, Anandu the fielder there at long on who took that catch, and now again pushing him inside.
With his long run up, I think the batsman didn't expect those kind of slow delivery first off. That completely bamboos the batsman. So the new batsman in, Ananda Krishna. Again a short pitch one. Yes, no chance of a run out. In fact, he just slipped a bit. Oh, that saved us for the day. Again, this time back of the length, punches down the ground. Ananda Krishna, a state player. Under 25 state player, and tons of experience. And this man is played it with a backward punch down the ground. We can show the class on that shot from Ananda Krishna. That's occasion. Now left hand Azhar on this on strike. So straight away, Abhinav's coming around the wicket, and they're going with that same field. No, they are brought back. Keeper, the captain, Salman, now brought back the long on towards the boundary line. Oh, that's just moved away. That is a moved away on a good length, inviting the batsman to come forward. Looking at that delivery, look at that pitch outside the off stump, just moves away. That is enough to take an edge. Will they fancy to bringing a slip into play? No, they're going with the same field. Edge taken, yes, given.
What a bowling performance here put on by Loongs Cricket Academy. Third wicket for them here. And excellent bowling by this young man Abhinav Krishna. He doesn't have that much space, Amal, but the line and length has been spot on.
Yes, it is a carbon copy of the previous delivery. Kane, look at that, pitching on a good length, just moves away. And that is enough to take the edge, just I was mentioning in the previous delivery, and he's got it. Wow, what a wicket. That is 26 for the loss of 3 wickets. Another set batsman back in the hut. Well.
2 wickets already in this over for Abhinav Krishna. Wow. I was thinking they will introduce a spinner, but they went on with another pace bowler and just reap benefits for them. Rewarded there.
This is a dream change of bowling for the captain, bringing in Abhinav and getting 2 sets batsmen back in the hut, and now Abhi is a new batsman in. So Abhi Biju, another left-hander batsman into the crease.
Yeah, 2 lefties in the middle now. That should be a bit easy for Loongs to set the field. Oh, sorry, that Ananda Krishna is a right-handed batsman on the other end. Left-hander Azhar going back to the dugout.
So last delivery of the over, they are putting a slip in now. That's good to see. Kane this time right on the money. This time came back in, played it well. Oh, that's a successful over, comes to an end. 2 wicket and a run. It's 26 for the loss of 3 wickets after 7 overs. So now the difference between the bowls and runs is getting a little closer now. It's a 95 runs in 78 balls, little wider now.
You know, runs won't matter, Amal, here in this match. Loongs have to take all the 10 wickets in order to win this match. There's no other way for them.
Oh, yes, they're bowling really well at the moment. They're keeping the pressure. This is the 8th over, only 26. They didn't give away any freebies in this match and kept the pressure really well, not allowing the batsmen to settle. Now relatively 2 new batsmen at the crease, and they have to start from the scratch here. So Ananda Krishna is on strike, experienced player, played for under 25 Kerala team, and Srihari will continuing his spell from the race track, and they're putting a deep square leg now, and it played it down the ground easily for a single.
You know, in the innings that Loongs were, when they were batting the first innings, Pratibha gave out 24 extras. 24 extras, and that's a big sin when it comes to T20 cricket, to give out 24 extras.
Yeah, and that will comes into the play if they lose 1 or 2 wickets from here on. Kane, that is outside here, so much quicker.
And Loongs, so far in these 7 odd overs, this 8th over in progress, they have given out only 3 extras. So that tells a lot about the discipline that they have maintained.
Yes, and this one toast up delivery Hit it straight back to the bowler. And
Wow.
this 120s feel like 140, 150 now for the batting side after those 3 wickets.
Absolutely, after those 3 wickets, top order collapsing.
Now the toast of delivery. Hit it straight back to the bowler. Good effort there. That is a good Josh in the fielding unit.
Yes, good attacking field here is being set by Loongs captain Salman. They don't want to give away any single on the offside in the 30-yard circle.
Kukawan cuts it hard on the back foot. And straight to the waist, the man at the deep backward point for a single. I think Ananda Krishna will be the key wicket here for Loongs Cricket Academy. Big wicket that will be. And this batsman knows he saw it all in the past. And this is another one more innings in his cricket life. Very tricky situation for the batting side. Oh, that pat steered it towards the short leg there. A single, and I think he will keep the strike. Yes, it is. It's 29 for the loss of 3 wickets. 3 runs came from it. So 92 runs needed in 72 balls. So 20 balls difference between the bat and ball. So what do you think? It's getting tougher for the batting side, or Ananda Krishna will take the game away if we stay there for 5 or 10 minutes?
A single partnership here can bring back Pratibha into contention here. It's still in the favor of Pratibha here. The win percentage, if you look at it.
I think Pratibha just noses ahead since they have a good batting depth, and just like Alfie Francis coming in after in the middle order.
Now Abhinav Krishna, 1 over, 1 run, 2 wickets, back on attack to Anandu.
And played it towards the gully there.
You see, the beauty about his bowling is he's bowling at a speed of around 110, and that doesn't give the batsman an opportunity to make use of his pace. So they will have to manufacture shots, put in their own power behind the shots.
Again, played on the back foot. Chance of a run out. In fact, just able to reach there. That was a good throw, just top of the stumps, but good running between the wicket. And I have to rotate the strike well from here on to build a partnership at this stage. Very important to get a 20-run partnership to get back into this match. And they will wait and see what will happen next. And this bowler, since he bowling on 110 in between speed, so they have to generate the bottom hand into play. That's why the first wicket down, the left-hander was trying to play that shot, got a leading edge. Again on the back foot, cuts it towards the deep backward point. Singles only coming. It's a very interesting stage of the game. Sunil Nair.
Absolutely, and good bowling effort by Abhinav Krishna here. Now, breaking news coming from BCCI that Deepak Chahar will miss out on all his cricket for the next 4 months because of the back injury. So he'll miss out the T20 World Cup. Unfortunate for him.
Good defense. That is right on the money. He's bowling now wicket to wicket, and he will get that bit of movement. He's just looking for that bit of movement outside the off stump. He's bowling on an off stump just outside the off stump line, and just waiting for that movement. And the keeper into play to get that faint edge. Again. Oh, another chance of a run out, and another good running between the wicket.
I tell you, very poor strategy by Loongs captain here. Not enough close-in fielders to restrict those singles.
And also the Ananda is playing with the soft hands. So the fielders from the edge of the circle have to come in to cut those singles.
Yes, they should start applying pressure here. They should start applying pressure here, restricting those singles. But it's the other way around. Most of the fielders, except for the short cover, everybody is on the 30-yard circle.
There's nobody there to down the leg side, only a deep fine leg. Apart from that, everyone inside the circle. So opening up in the leg side for the left-hander. We'll wait and see. And again, hit it on the ground. Again, a chance of a run out. Again, the fielder
Fumbling there, yes, Amal. These are the runs that they need to restrict if they have to come back, Loongs. But they've been leaking these runs, and batsmen comfortably running it. Fielders fumbling when they should have picked up and threw that.
So
loved ones back home at absolute ease. And we will ensure that your gifts are reaching your loved ones safe and secure. TT Devasi.
the curator Arumugan said we won't have a match today. That's what he said at the early morning. But look at now. Toast up delivery, put it away towards the. In fact, that is not a good timing there.
Very poor timing. Cool. It was a very loose ball, juicy ball, just to be hit for a maximum. But probably pressure
Oh yes,
playing a
that,
role there.
that could have been a getaway delivery for Pratibha there to get a boundary to ease the pressure. And there misses the opportunity now. Scoreboard moves to 35, 87 from 65. Again,
Again a loose, low full toss. But again, the intention is just to push around. I think the message from the dugout is very clear. Push, look for singles, don't lose any more wickets. And that is a good strategy.
yes. Come on, and a good stop, half stop there. That is excellent fielding by the fielder at the short cover.
Yes. Very alert there.
Nikhil was the fielder. They have to stop those singles on offer. That's the one. And hit it. This time towards a deep backward point. Another single. I think they just want to see off till that 12th over, the drinks. So, and after that drinks, and they will go for it. And they have to keep these two at the crease until that drinks break. Oh, just edge past the.
Was that close to the stump? Let's look at the slow-mo there.
That is an excellent delivery on a good length, inviting the batsman to come forward. Look at that. Oh, that moves away. That is moves away. I think Anand Krishnan was expecting the was coming in. Again tossed up, hit it on the ground powerfully, but straight to the man along the ground. Carpet shot there by Anand Krishnan. And he will keep the strike. So last 10 over coming up, 84 runs needed. It's getting interesting here at Thrissur Cricket Academy. Pratibha 37 for the loss of 3 wickets after 10 overs.
Jewelry, Kollam.
and cuts it hard towards the deep backward point there. There is a protection. There is only one man patrolling that offside cover and deep point area.
Yes, that was Krishna Anand to Anand Krishna. And a single taken. Rotating the strike, bringing the left-hand batsman Abhibuju there.
On the back foot, I think this ball just hurried on him. I think he was trying to play towards that deep fine leg area. And the dot ball. Oh, got him! And Krishnanand brought into the attack and got a wicket again. Abhi trying to play on the back foot, this time much closer to cut. And the middle stump timber collapse.
Suicide there because he tried to play it on the back foot, trying to cut. And was there enough spin?
I think the ball just bit too close to cut that occasion. Looking at the replay now.
Yes, yes, there was slight spin there. Yes, leggy Krishnanan that worked there.
That is excellent bowling. Pitching on an off the middle stump, just came back in. I think the left-hander thought it was going out. And another wicket is 38. For the loss of 4 wickets now.
Taking a wicket at the right time, breaking that partnership, and that is what Loongs will have to keep doing again and again and again in order to win this match.
So Alfie Francis into the attack now, into the action, and these two players, a big wicket for Loongs. If they able to take a wicket early in the innings, one of these two, I think this match is open up for Loongs Cricket Academy. As everyone saying these two are the main wicket, no wonder why PRATHIBHA just keep this batsman lower middle order. And this is a very interesting stage of the match. 38 for the loss of 4 wickets, 83 runs needed from 57 balls. And straight away 6. All the message is clear. I think he's waited for this batsman. Just the first delivery phase is down the ground on the pitch of the delivery. Hit it straight down the ground for a 6. So what a start for the innings for Alfie Francis.
Yes, Mr. Francis John there saying good morning to Krishna Anand.
Oh, played it well, adjusted his weight there. I think the bowler did well that occasion. He saw the batsman coming into the pitch of the delivery, just pulled his length back in the last moment.
Yes, good thinking.
Wider.
Yes, very intelligent bowling by Krishnan there.
And played it well in the end. That could have been an easy stump out for the keeper. So very good little battle is going between these two players. And again, I think, oh, that's moves away.
Bowler not interested there. Wicket keeper was very much interested to go for that appeal for caught behind. And that is the end of the over. 44 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 11 overs.
So 77 runs in 9 overs now. അടുത്ത 54 പന്തുകളിൽ 77 റൺസിന്റെ വിജയലക്ഷ്യം. And the message is clear. And this is the last over before the drinks break.
Midun, the new bowler. Vidun. Oh, he's already bowled 2 overs. This is the 3rd over that he's bowling.
And
On to the pads. Yes, straight to the...
Chance of an out. In fact, the throw was at the keeper and that could have been at the bowlers, and the different story.
Awareness, presence of mind. 2 qualities that every fielder should have.
Hit it down the ground. Straight to the man at the long on, and Alfie Francis is on strike. It will be interesting to see what will be the field for Alfie Francis. There is no deep mid wicket there. There is a deep backward square, like much wider. And there is a long on and long off. Watch out for those 2 fielders down the ground.
Yeah, he's a pinch hitter, centre head in the batting lineup. For an impetus.
On the backward punch, this time straight to the man. So Loongs, they're able to silence this batsman for 3 balls after that hit in the first delivery, and they want more on a silence against this batsman. Again a late card. Again straight to the man. This is good pressure. This is good pressure from the bowlers of Loongs Cricket Academy. This man is known for big hits straight away. And he bowled him. What a wicket! What a wicket that is! Well. Again a tossed up delivery. This batsman coming at the pitch of the delivery completely misses it, and the middle stumps. That was a collapse.
Yeah, that was an arm ball. Look, changing the ball at the right moment, last moment there. Intelligent bowling by Midun there.
Again slower.
See,
through the air.
Yes,
look at that.
Straight onto the stumps, to the off stump. Yes, rattling the stump there. Beautiful ball by Midun, not experimenting too much, keeping it very simple. And the batsman missing the pitch of the ball, as well said. Paying for that, losing his wicket. Wicket number 5 falls.
45 for the loss of 5 wickets now. And what a wicket that is. I think the drinks has been called. Yes, the drinks has been called after that wicket. So we'll come back, and what a wicket that is for Loongs. They just got the big man at the right time.
Match about to resume now after the fall of the wicket. Hara batsman. Anuraj is the new batsman coming in at number 7. Ananda Krishnan is still there at the crease. He's been witness to 3 wickets falling right in front of him, and he's playing cautiously. Ananda Krishnan. A word of advice exchanged with Anuraj there. End of the over there, the new over about to begin. Krishnanand will resume from the highway end to Ananda Krishnan. Field changes being made, probably to restrict singles. Yes, inside the circle. Yes, short mid wicket there. And a heave, and could it be? Yes. Oh, it's a 6. Yes, maximum towards the long on area. Straight over the top of the long on fielder. He was right under it, but could not time the jump properly, perhaps. But it was a difficult catch if he would have taken it. But good result for Pratibha. 6 of the very first ball of this over of Ananda Krishna. Krishnanand. Yes, it's a battle between Krishna Anand, the bowler, and Ananda Krishna, the batsman. Again tossed up and straight to the bowler himself. Third ball, good comeback by Krishnanand. Again a very fantastic shot towards the long one and spilled there. Flat 6 was in his hand comfortably, but then juggled and result was a circus there. Dropping that catch in the end, not able to keep it under control.
Has he dropped the match? Has he dropped the match?
Catches win matches. Watchfully played by Anuraj. Very hot and humid conditions here. So players would require a lot of hydration.
.69 from 42 deliveries.
Is it going down the wire here? Are we in for a thriller? I think we are. The big hitter now on strike.
Oh, that's a good delivery. That is a quicker one right into the block hole and played it well in the end. Completely surprised Ananda Krishna there. So it's a good start. Oh, got an edge and straight towards that whitish slip. Short third man. There's no slip there. If that slip was there, that could have been an easy catch for him. And just rise a bit. Unable to play that shot
Yes,
with full control.
No pace in the ball and no power behind that shot. So straight to the fielder. Dot ball again. Good bowling by Vidun.
Again, backward card, another dot ball.
Yeah, this time it was a pacey delivery by Vidun.
4 dot balls in a row. The pressure has been created really well here. That's down the ground and just reaching for that shot. Leaning into that shot and hit it down the ground for a 6. So that 6 will release the pressure. Sunil just getting the 6s when he needed.
Absolutely accelerating the innings. He's on to 5th gear now, Ananda Krishnan.
And again a forward defensive push.
Very mature innings being put on here by Ananda Krishnan for Pratibha Cricket Club.
I think he's taking the risk, but in a calculated mode. His mind is working like a calculator. 1 boundary in an over and just negotiating the other deliveries. And if they will get a single, they will happy to take it.
Very sound tactics being employed by Ananda Krishnan.
So 63 runs from the last 6 overs. അടുത്ത 36 പന്തുകളിൽ 63 റൺസിന്റെ വിജയലക്ഷ്യം. And they had to get a boundary in every over from here on.
At least 2 boundaries. At least 2 boundaries.
Yes, it is. If not, they're not getting only one boundary. They have to get the singles on the other deliveries. So very interesting stage of the match again for me here at Athraya Cricket Academy. Here comes the next over. Tossed up, coming into the pitch of the delivery, hit it down the ground, straight to the man at the long off, and single given the strike back to Ananda Krishna. And this is going to be a big battle between these two players. We saw in the last over there is a dropped catch. Look at that, now they're putting a man at the short mid wicket just to cut off that single opportunities. Slower through the end, he misses it. Oh, he throws his bat as well. He throws his wicket away. We can sum up with that, throwing his bat away like that. It's a 59 for the loss of 6 wickets. Oh, what a wicket that is. Again, a tossed up delivery, slower through the air. Batsman trying to get to the pitch of the delivery and misses it completely. Another occasion, another batsman.
Set batsman is going back now, and match referee will have to think about that behavior by the batsman there. Whether it went out of his hand, was a deliberate throw of the bat.
Again, coming into that delivery, again a slower through the air, tossing it up, inviting the batsman to come down forward, and look at that, misses it completely. It was not way near the shot, and what a wicket that is from.
Yeah, that was not a deliberate throw of the bat here. So, just disgusted, disappointed with himself at that juncture. He was going very well, having hit 2 maximums in the last 2 overs.
And And that was not deliberate. That was more of a
Just slipped out of his grip.
Yes, just slipped out of his grip. I think that's a big one. So Loongs Cricket Academy right on top of the game at the moment. Now seems like 120 is a par score or a winning score now. Turning into a winning score. 120 now turning into a winning score at the Athaya Cricket Academy. Again, hit it on the ground this time.
Good shot, beating the batsman. He was very wide and on the long on area, and right between long on and long off, right next to the side screen there. Good shot by Sandeep, and he's showing his aggression right from ball one. And why not? They have to go for shots. There is no other alternative here.
Yes, it is that good intent there.
So it's do or die for both the teams here.
And they have to show some counter-attacking innings from here on to win this match, that for sure. Again tossed up and towards a deep cover. There's a chance of a catch and he drops it in the end. Well, another drop catch.
Yeah, that was. It was within his reach. He had it in his palms, and then again, science playing an important role there. Momentum.
Again the ball.
Then inertia. Momentum there.
Coming into the delivery again, the bowler that's tossed a bit wide. You know the batsman will come hard at him, and just like you Sven the Chahal do, just tossed up and bit wide. And look at that, that's a clear hit, misses. Yes, it is 6.
Beautiful hitting here. Excellent hitting, this time by Anuraj.
And an eventful overs continues here. Kane tossed up this time. I think it was right on middle and off stump. That was easy picking for the left-hander.
Prathiba are now into the 5th gear, and that's a big red flag for Loongs.
And have to be bit wider if he's and that's a dot ball. And if he's looking to toss it up, he had to bit wider. We saw the previous before the 6th previous delivery, it was bit wider. So the left-hander comes in and play the shot, and there was a chance of a catch at the deep cover area. And that 6th hitting delivery, that's right into that batting channel for the batsman. So that's the end of the over. 51 runs needed from the last 5 overs. 70 for the loss of 6 wickets after 15 overs. അടുത്ത 30 പന്തുകളിൽ 51 റൺസിന്റെ വിജയലക്ഷ്യം. So we are in a grandstand finish in this game.
Srihari resuming from the racetrack end, and will be bowling to Sandeep.
Oh, that's a quicker one. And a good stop by the fielder as well. Bowler himself.
Amal, I like this bowler Srihari very much. He's been mixing his balls very nicely.
Yes.
Not allowing the batsman to, judge his length.
So even he's bowling on a good length. There's a quicker one.
Look at that, a slow one.
Flighted one.
Yes.
Kane is bowling at a bit speed here, even though he was not tossing it up above the eye line of the batsman.
Not allowing the batsman to gain on timing of the shot. Not allowing too much time. This time,
quicker one.
Straight onto the pads, yes. Straight played towards the widest long on area or a single.
So since he bowling a quicker one, even though for the flatter deliveries, so the batsman was unable to play a good shot, powerful shot on the back foot.
Oh, an arm ball, yes, straight onto the wicket keeper.
Good take by the keeper, and on a flash he takes the biles off, but the foot was in. That is a quicker one.
Lot of lefties in the Prathiba Cricket Club squad.
And they have to use some off spinners against the left-handers. Hit it on the ground, no much power in it between those two fielders, and good fielding there. They're coming back for the second chance of a run out. In fact, the throw was wide. 2 runs completed. Poor throw from the deep. Could have been a chance of a wicket there.
Yes, easy 2 runs for the picking there. Right into the gap between wide is mid-on and deep mid wicket.
Last delivery of the over. Down the leg side. I think that is came from the para bat. You never know. So the dot ball to end the over. Only 4 runs from it. That's good one for Loongs Cricket Academy. They are crawling back into this game very strongly. 47 runs needed in 24 balls.
Yes, we are in for a thriller here, Amal.
And somehow Pratibha have to drag the game into the last over. And if they're able to get 40-50 runs from the last over, so they have a chance. And they can't lose the match before that, that's for sure.
If they have an MS Dhoni like player, yes, they can take it to the last over, or otherwise they should try and finish it off much before that.
And he have to believe himself like MS Dhoni do on many of occasions for India and Chennai Super Kings. Believe in himself. You will end up losing on one time, but have to make sure you have to believe himself, give his 100%. That is a victory for you, even though your team is lost. If you're giving 100% at the ground, that is the winning for me, just like MS Dhoni said. So 47 runs needed in 24 balls.
Abhinav, bowler, and a good shot towards the deep square leg area, but only for a single there. Abhinav is the most successful pace bowler for Loongs today,
and he have 2 more overs left, so I think he will complete his quota, and he's going to bowl the penultimate over in this match. That is a big one for Loongs. 46 from 23 deliveries. Hit it on the ground powerfully. In fact, there is a man at the deep mid wicket. Only a singles only coming, and Loongs won't mind that. They are happy to allow the batsmen to get as many as singles in this match. And Pratibha need boundaries. They need boundaries in big time to come back in this match. And very interestingly, the mid off is up and a cover is up, and there is only a deep cover. Slow delivery, steered it towards the deep fine leg. It's running away. It's running away. Beats the man. That's the boundary. Just get it towards that deep backward square leg for a boundary. I think it was slower, angling down the leg side. Got enough bat on that by the left-hander. So much needed boundary for Pratibha.
excellent glance towards the long leg area. No fielder there. In fact, there is no fine leg, deep fine leg or long leg.
So 41, they are now putting the keeper up to the stands to cut off those. And a powerful hit, in fact, straight to the man. Good stop there, and another run out. Oh, well, that is sloppy there from the batsman.
There was definitely no run there, Amal. There was no run there. Absolutely zero runs there.
Yes, it is. He hit straight to hard to that fielder at the covers, and that was, I think, the lack of communication there. Somebody had to say no, had to respond well, and in the end, another run out. Run out will hurt more than other wickets. So it's 80 for the loss of 7 wickets now. Loongs Cricket Academy right on top of the game at the moment. 80 for the loss of 7 wickets now. 41 runs needed in 20 deliveries, and they lose another batsman. So new batsman is Abhidev Sabu. Oh, that came from the I think that is came from the bat and the gloves of the keeper and ballooned. Yes, that given runs. Oh, that could have been another wicket. Lucky for the batsman, was nobody there at the short leg.
And now they have a third man moved in. Third boundary. Long on, long off. Oh, and the third man has been again called back inside the 30-yard circle, and short square leg moved to the deep square leg area.
Oh, what a shot! What do you say, Sunil Nair? What a shot that is!
I mean,
Shot pitch delivery and put it away towards the deep mid wicket for a 6.
You know, I'm quite surprised. I was just watching his stance there. Was very quite casual. Never expected him to punish that ball towards the deep mid wicket area for a 6, and pleasant surprise there.
Terrific shot. And we both surprised the way he was standing. I thought he was looking for a single, but he had other ideas. I think he's surprised everyone. Even the commentary box, Sunil Nair surprised by that shot from that batsman. Abhidev Sabu just came into the bat and hitting a 6 of the first delivery phases. So 34 runs needed in the last 3 overs. അടുത്ത 18 പന്തുകളിൽ 34 റൺസിന്റെ വിജയലക്ഷ്യം. 87 for the loss of 7 wickets. We are into the last 3 overs. Now, just like Sunil Nair mentioned in the early innings, the extras will come into play. 24 extras. Is it Sunil Nair you said?
Yes, if Pratibha loses this match here on, it would be because of the 24 extras they conceded. That is a huge sin.
Yes, in a low scoring game like this, conceding 24 extras. Oh, well. So the leg spinner comes in against the left-hander. That is a gamble to take for the captain. It's not a matchup against a leg spinner against left-hander. He can hit it all the day. There is a one down the ground, straight to the man. The gamble is worked. The gamble is worked. A left leg spinner against the left-hander is always a gamble, and he got the wicket. Well. 87 for the loss of 8 wickets now.
Excellent catch at the long off area, diving towards his left, not his natural side.
Look at that. I was wondered how a leg spinner will bowl against a left-hander at this stage. The left-hander will hit you all the day, but that was a big gamble and is paid off. What a wicket. 8 down. And I was saying somehow they have to drag the game into that last over too.
Can anybody come up with a Pat Cummins-like innings here for Pratibha?
So the next batsman is Nitish Kumar, who walks in. And what a wicket. So now 2 right-handers in, and leg spinner will enjoy the bowling against the right-handers. Will be interesting to see whether they are using a deep cover.
Oh, I don't see deep extra cover there. That is strange. Only an extra cover.
If the balls moves away from the right-hander and the edge will goes to that part, there is a wideish gap between the deep cover and the long off. The deep extra cover is vacant. So I am expecting the shot will go to that place. On the back foot. That's much flatter. That is a dot ball. That is quicker from Krishnan on that occasion. Yes, even though that was on a good length area.
Yes, that hurried on him. Definitely.
Yes, you are right.
The ball is back now into play.
4 more delivery left in this over. And again, this time along the ground, long off fielder comes into play. Not get the elevation he needed. Lucky for him, hit it on the ground, so that won't help Pratibha now.
Yes, now moving the fielder to the deep extra cover area. Good decision.
And he was trying to play towards the leg side. Interesting shot there.
Ball keeping low. Was that a THRISSUR? I will have a look at the slow-mo there.
We'll wait and see.
Good wrist spinning.
I think you are correct, Sunil Nair. Yes, that was a THRISSUR there. Kept a little low. You are right, Mr. Sunil Nair. Tossed up and swing and a miss. It moves away. That was a googly. Last delivery of the 18th over. And again got an under edge and
good fielding now. Yes, good fielding there.
So 89 for the loss of 8 wickets, 32 runs needed from the last 2 overs. So Nigel into the attack, beg your pardon. Nigel Gam going to bowl his last over. It's been a good spell for him, keeping the pressure against the openers. 3 overs, only 13 runs conceded. So very big over. Now they're putting 2 men at the short third man and a short fine leg much closer to the keeper. We can expect some good pace bowling. Here comes Nigel. Oh, that's right on the money. He had to play on the back foot. Will they come back for the second? No, send back. In fact, the throw was a little wide again. Not a good throw from the deep. Only single on that occasion. Scoreboard moves to 90.
You know, throughout this tournament, I've been watching all these matches. These young lads, the throw has been very wayward. I mean, not up to the mark.
Oh, they kept a little low, even though that was a half tracker. What a wicket that is. Completely bamboozled the batsman. It didn't bounce enough as he thought of. Again looking for that deep mid wicket 6, which he was played earlier. So the 9th wicket down.
A short pitch delivery, but only achieving the height of the stumps there. The bounce not there. Keeping low, the pitch playing its role. And batsman going back into the dugout. 9 wickets down. Last wicket. Walking in. Number 11 guy. And now only 1 wicket is what is keeping Loongs away from winning this match.
So, just like Vivian Richard and Gary Sobers, this batsman not wearing the helmet against a fast bowler. That is interesting to see. How played on the back foot, cuts, punch towards the cover.
Like how they say in Kerala nowadays, Nalanda Kali, it's all about 4 sixes now.
So, I think the non-striker is not wearing the helmet and down the track, trying to charge against the batsman and that was a short pitch stuff.
Good death over bowling by Nikhil. Beating the batsman with all the pace that he's generating.
Last two balls coming up. Again an excellent over. The match is slipping away from PRATHIBHA Cricket Club at the moment. 30 runs from 8 balls. Hit it towards a deep mid wicket. There is a fielder there. Just bounced in front of him. Kane not going for that catch. I think they're happy to save the boundary that occasion. Didn't taking any risk at the moment. So one more run out of the total. 92 now. Last delivery coming up of the penalty made over. Another good over from Nikhil. He got a wicket at last. So Irshad is on strike. Without a helmet. Just like Gary Sobers and Vivian Richard those days. Oh, pacey one, right on the money, right on the block. Oh, and he negotiated it well. He have to, that's the end of the over. So the 29 needed in the last over. What a super bowling effort by these bowlers of Loongs Cricket Academy. They had a good run, big run on the total, but they are bowled really well.
Yes, Amal, you mentioned earlier 120 is a par score here, and it is turning out to be so. And the depth of bowling in Loongs, as I mentioned earlier before the innings, it's still there. But all that has hurt PRATHIBHA would be the 24 extra runs that they conceded when they were bowling.
Absolutely.
That will haunt them for the rest of the time.
Look at that. The last over now comes in. 29 runs needed. And they conceded 24 extras. So you are right on the point, Sunil Nair. Those extras hurt them most.
Yeah. Abhinav is now back on attack. And this time from the other end. From the racetrack end. And he'll be bowling to the last pair here for PRATHIBHA, putting on a fight. 29 required in 6 balls.
Swing and a miss, swing and a miss, and now they need 5 sixes to win this match. And flashes hard. In fact, just one bounce in front of that man. And that's it. Maybe unless anything dramatic happen, it is a Loongs Cricket Academy THRISSUR top of the game at the moment. What a comeback from them in this match. After batting first, put a modest of total of 120 from 120 balls. And they come back in this match with some disciplined bowling. Only 3 wides in this match. And that shows edge, and that is again good fielding at the short fine leg. It's only a single. Look at that. They are going to win that rate. 27 needed in 3 balls. Hit it towards the leg side. In fact, straight to the man. Singles now. It's a mere formalities now. Just 2 balls away. Loongs Cricket Academy. Hit it down the ground. That's a 6. It's too little, too late. And that doesn't matter for Loongs now. Now just 20 runs needed. We are into the last delivery of the match, and what a super bowling effort from these bowlers of Loongs. Discipline. They got the run out at first. That hurt them most, more than other wickets. PRATHIBHA. And that's a dot ball, and yes, that's it. That's a victory. What a victory for Loongs Cricket Academy. They won the match for 19 runs and disciplined bowling. 2 or 3 occasions they run out and big wickets at the big time, keeping the pressure against 2 well set batsmen at the important juncture of the game, and they won the game for 19 runs. And no wonder why Krishnanand will be the man of the match for his super bowling effort. 4 overs, 28 runs and 3 wickets. And what a bowling display, especially from everyone.
Now the difference here is, Amal, very clear to see. 24 extras given away by PRATHIBHA and only 3 extras given away by Loongs there.
Yes, you are spot on. Look at that. They won the game for 19 runs, and the difference was those extras you had mentioned.
And those 2 runouts also contributing to the collapse of their innings.
It's more than other wickets when they are catch or bowled wicket. The run out hurt them most. So that's it. We are back live for the next match.
हेलो भाई और बहनों,
So moving into the post-match presentation here, we are expecting both teams into the podium. PRATHIBHA Cricket Club and Loongs Cricket Academy players, please come to the podium to collect the man of the match trophy. Both teams, please come to the So we're expecting Krishnanand to come and collect the man of the match trophy. Mr. Krishnanand. Krishnanandi, please come to the podium to collect the man of the match trophy. So we have a post-match presentation between the match of LOONGS Cricket Academy THRISSUR versus PRATHIBHA Cricket Club KOLLAM, and LOONGS Cricket Academy won the match by 19 runs, and we have Mr. Madhu Nair, Dinesh, the coach of Atreya, and Prasad Chandran, the head coach of South Zone. And I would like to welcome the man of the match for today. It's Krishnanand E for his super bowling effort, 4 overs, 28 runs and 3 crucial wickets in the middle phase of the game, took the game away from Pratibha, kept the pressure against experienced player, and Mr. Prasanchandran will hand over the man of the match trophy to Mr. Krishnanand. Thank you, Mr. Prasanchandran, and well played, Mr. Krishnanand E. Thank you.